Some wars are fought on battlefields, others are fought in silence. This is the story of a war that doesn't always make headlines, yet quietly decides the future of the world. 3 nations, 3 powers, and one conflict that refuses to end. The United States, Israel, Iran. What connects them is not just politics. It is fear. Fear of survival. Fear of losing power. Fear of being erased. For Israel, the fear is simple and existential. If Iran ever becomes a nuclear power, Israel's very existence could be at risk. For the United States, the fear is influence. Iran's growing power in the Middle East threatens America's dominance, its allies, and its global authority. And for Iran, the fear is control, a belief that America and Israel are determined to destroy its system, its leadership, and its independence. When fear becomes policy, war becomes inevitable. The roots of this conflict stretch back decades. In 1979, everything changed. Iran's US-backed ruler was overthrown in a revolution, replaced by a new Islamic government that openly rejected American control and refused to recognize Israel's right to exist. From that moment, Iran and the United States became enemies, and Israel became more than a rival. It became a symbol of everything Iran opposed. War becomes inevitable, but this war was never declared. Instead, it moved into the shadows. Iran expanded its influence across the Middle East, supporting armed groups in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Gaza. Israel responded with airstrikes, covert operations, and targeted attacks on Iranian interests. Each strike was calculated. Each message was clear. We are watching. We are ready. Yet the most dangerous issue remained unresolved. Iran's nuclear program. Iran insists it is peaceful. Israel and the United States see something far more dangerous. Because in a region already drowning in conflict, a nuclear weapon is not just power, it is a point of no return. Diplomacy tried to slow it down. Sanctions tried to crush it. Threats tried to stop it. None of it ended the suspicion. Then, the shadows broke. Missiles crossed borders. Drones filled the skies. Air defense systems lit up the night. Cities went into lockdown. Civilians rushed to shelters. The world held its breath. For the first time, what was once a hidden conflict became a visible war. A war with the potential to pull the entire Middle East into flames. The United States could not stay on the sidelines. For Washington, this was no longer just about Israel or Iran. It was about credibility, power, and global order. America stepped in with force, sending a message meant for Tehran, and for the rest of the world. Iran answered back, proving it would not be intimidated. And suddenly, the question was no longer if this war would grow, but how far. This conflict is not limited to bombs and missiles. If the Middle East burns, oil prices rise. If oil prices rise, the global economy shakes. From fuel stations to food markets, from Asia to Europe, this war reaches far beyond borders. No nation is truly distant from it. Eventually, the strike slowed. A ceasefire was declared. The world exhaled. But ceasefires do not end conflicts. They pause them, because the fears remain, the weapons remain, and the hatred remains. So the real question is still unanswered. Was this a warning, or just the beginning? Will the next attack come quietly, through proxies and secret operations, or will it arrive openly, as a war the world can no longer ignore? History will one day ask, why this conflict never ended? And the answer may be simple. Because power was chosen over peace, fear over trust, and destruction over compromise. This is not just the story of the United States, Israel, and Iran. It is the story of a world, standing dangerously close to another uncontrollable war. And the clock is still ticking.